Have you ever woken up one morning and felt old? You know what I mean, right? Like, one minute you're running around, tackling the day like a superhero, and the next you're staring at the stairs, questioning if you really need to go up there right now. Or maybe you bend down to pick something up, and your back sounds like a rusty door hinge in a haunted house. It's like, wait, when did I become the person who grunts every time I stand up? Well, if this has happened to you, don't worry, because it turns out you're not alone. In fact, there's a perfectly good reason why this happens, and guess what? It's not just you getting old in the way you might think. Here's where it gets interesting. According to some brand new research, aging isn't just the slow, steady decline over time. No. Our bodies actually go through two very specific aging spurts. Yup, kind of like those growth spurts we had when we were kids. Except this time, instead of getting taller and stronger, it feels more like our bodies are hitting the brakes. These aging spurts, they happen around age 44 and again around 60. I know, you were probably hoping you could avoid this whole thing, but hey, at least now we've got some science to explain it, right? So, what exactly is going on? Well, scientists from Stanford took a deep dive into the molecular workings of the human body. And I mean deep. They studied the molecules of thousands of people aged 25 to 75, analyzing how these molecules change as we age. Now, when we think about aging, we usually picture the visible stuff like wrinkles, gray hair, or maybe that extra stubborn belly fat. But what's really wild is that the biggest changes happen inside us, at the molecular level. And it's not gradual. At two specific points in life, our bodies undergo these rapid shifts that throw everything out of whack. Around age 44, boom, your body starts changing in ways you probably never saw coming. Then, just as you think you've got it figured out, along comes age 60. And guess what? Boom. It happens all over again. And these changes aren't just little things like, oh, my knee clicks when I walk now. No, we're talking about significant shifts in how your body works, from your metabolism to your immune system. You might not notice it immediately, but you'll definitely feel it when climbing stairs becomes an Olympic event or when a good night's sleep becomes the stuff of legends. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why 44? Why 60? What's so special about those ages? Great question. Here's the deal. The researchers found that at those ages, our molecular structure shifts dramatically. Think of it like a reboot for your body, except this reboot isn't exactly about feeling refreshed. Instead, it's like your body's natural processes just got a whole lot harder to maintain. The study even found that molecules related to cardiovascular health, like heart and blood function, and immune function take a hit at these 2 points. So yeah, it's not just in your head. Those energy dips and "why does this hurt now" moments, they've got some serious science behind them. And here's a fun little comparison for you. Remember your driver's license photo from a few years ago? Yeah, that one. Go ahead and pull it out. I'll wait. If you've ever compared your license photo over the years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The changes we go through in just 5 years can be shocking. One day you look youthful and full of energy, and the next, well, your face tells a different story. And that's just what we can see. Imagine what's happening inside where we can't see. So let's talk about that first aging spurt, the one at 44. By this time, most of us are pretty settled into adulthood. You might be cruising through your career, raising a family, or just trying to stay sane balancing work and life. You're not exactly feeling old yet, but you start to notice things. You can still do all the things you used to do, but they take just a little more effort. Like, maybe that 30-minute workout you used to crush now leaves you feeling wiped out, or you need an extra cup of coffee just to make it through the day. It's like your body is giving you a heads up. Hey, we're not as young as we used to be, and things are about to get interesting. Then, fast forward to age 60, and here comes the second spurt. This one is a bit more noticeable. By now, you're probably starting to realize that certain activities aren't as easy as they used to be. It's not just about working out or physical stuff either. You might notice you don't recover as quickly from a late night or even a cold. Your immune system is like, hey, I'm doing my best here, but I'm not as spry as I used to be. And that's exactly what the research found. Molecules related to immune function take a big hit in our early 60s, making us more susceptible to illnesses and infections. It's like your body is saying, yeah, we're still in this fight, but it's getting tougher. But here's the good news. Just because your body goes through these spurts doesn't mean you're powerless. No. In fact, there's a lot you can do to stay ahead of the curve. The researchers found these molecular shifts, sure, but they also highlighted the fact that how you live can make a big difference. Staying active, eating a balanced diet, getting enough rest. These are things we've all heard a million times, but they matter now more than ever. Think of them as your secret weapons to combat father time. I know for me, yoga has been a game changer. And no, I'm not talking about the super advanced pretzel-like poses you see on Instagram. I mean simple, daily stretching. It's become a ritual because, let's be honest, at 43, if I don't stretch, I'm asking for trouble. Something as basic as bending down to pick up a dropped pen can feel like a risky maneuver without a good stretch beforehand. Sound familiar? But the thing is, you don't have to do anything extreme to stay ahead of these aging spurts. It's all about consistency. It's the little things you do every day that add up over time. Eating a variety of foods that nourish your body, staying active in ways that you enjoy, and yes, making time for rest and relaxation. All of these help keep you feeling good, even as your body goes through these inevitable changes. So, where does that leave us? Well, the reality is we can't stop time. We can't avoid hitting those rapid aging spurts at 44 and 60, no matter how hard we try. But what we can do is give our bodies the tools they need to handle these changes as smoothly as possible. We might not be able to turn back the clock, but we can definitely slow it down. And isn't that what we all want in the end? To live long, but to live well? Now, I want to hear from you. Have you hit one of these aging spurts yet? Maybe you're approaching 44 or 60, and you're wondering what to expect. Or maybe you've already been through it and can share some wisdom with the rest of us. Whatever your experience, drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you're interested in more tips on staying healthy, active, and feeling your best at every age. Because hey, age really is just a number. Well, unless that number is 44 or 60. Then it's more like a gentle reminder from your body that things are changing. But we've got this. Together, we'll keep thriving no matter what life throws our way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.